rest of their life.
All right.
Quit it, you guys.
Okay. All right. So, how you feeling?
I feel great.
Yeah. Excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. You?
I'm so tired.
It's a bride's job to be tired, right? Okay. All right. So I don't have a coin toss. So this is what we're gonna do. I want you each to think really hard of the most unusual reason you can come up with for marrying your sweetheart. The one that nobody would think of. What's the reason? And then we're going to vote which one's the better one, and that's who'll get the option, all right? So we'll let ladies go first. What's the most unusual reason that we should know that Scott's worthy of your love?
Oh, this is a real thing? Because I'm a fabulous cook.
I'm not focusing on him, though.
Scott has amazing hair.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. Really? Oh!
Tell us why you're marrying Holly. Give us that one nugget nobody knows.
The one nugget that nobody knows. When nobody's looking, Holly is super goofy. It's super just like funny, and it's.
I'm on a stage right now.
It's absolutely. Even more so when nobody's looking, she's ridiculous and goofy, and I love it.
All right.
Really?
Mr. Royce, be quiet. All right. So, by your applause, whose reason is better? Holly's? Oh, you're evenly divided down the aisle. I'm going to go with the lady. Challenge game.
Expert challenge.
Except.
Good. In the game of Expert Challenge, one player will step up here and stand in the box for this game. Our box becomes a place where an expert's going to speak to you. And so what I need is, how about, let's make it something related to marriage, but not marriage itself. What's something that would somebody be an expert on that you've never heard anybody speak on?
Catering.
Catering, sure. Catering. So they're going to talk about catering, and they're going to continue talking about catering until somebody from the other team can challenge them as an expert and somehow disprove them, either by something they're saying or something they're doing, something that betrays them as an expert. If I agree with that challenge, that player will then replace the speaker. We'll go back and forth like hot potatoes, sort of, until 4 minutes is up, and whoever's left standing in the box will win 5 points for their team. You'll understand as soon as we start. We're going to let the red team start. All right, so here we go. All right, you've got 4 minutes. The subject is catering. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin!
By definition, catering is when you either purchase or make food for an event. An event such as a wedding, funeral, bar mitzvah, Christmas party, death party.
Challenge!
Yeah.
Not a party. Catering involves many different aspects. One, you have to start with a big aluminum tin tray.
Challenge!
Yes.
It's called a chafing dish.
Could be. I'll take that, yeah. I would have challenged the aluminum tin part. But all right. Yeah.
Not aluminum tin. The chafing dish is an integral part of the heating and warming process of food serving. You must light a sterno or other heating implement beneath the chafing dish and keep it lit throughout the evening to keep your food warm. Gesundheit. Or, goodness sakes. So,
Challenge! I don't believe anyone's ever said goodness sakes. While catering, you must make sure that all of the
Ryan.
Make sure. Yes, it's a very tedious job.
I would have. No, sit down.
Yeah. You must make sure that they are filled with food at all times. For guests love to eat, and they will come back for.
Yes.
I hate eating, it makes me feel guilty.
All right, go.
Sometimes at parties, I eat a lot alone in the corner. I like food, but then
challenge!
What?
This is not presenting a positive role model for the young girls in the first
Challenge!
Jim, talk.
She's never eaten before. Ladies, listen to me. It's wrong and accurate.
What?
They are still girls.
All right.
Girls, listen, food is great. We all love food. And catering's a great way to get it done quickly. I'm a big fan of
Challenge!
What?
It's never done quickly. It takes a lot of time. If you did that instead of Holly, you'd know.
All right.
My dear friend Holly Gray took care of everything for the wedding, including the catering. So I know a lot about catering because she talked to me a lot about it.
I'm going to point out that Scott also takes care of Holly. Tell Holly very well.
Catering was invented by Benicio del Catertado in Italy.
Sarah?
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Even Wikipedia wouldn't say that.
Did you know that the Edwardians love to have a catered meal? But they ate really differently back then. You might see a pheasant on the table, a full pheasant.
Challenge!
What?
You might not see a pheasant because they're all dead. The people.
That's right. Catering has changed with the
2
times.
minutes.
It would now be uncouth to serve a pheasant to your
Challenge!
guests.
What?
It's now uncouth to say uncouth. You would say dumb, stupid, or not cool these days.
What?
I certainly would not. My grandmother raised me better than that.
All right, I'll take that.
My grandma's from the South, and she would have definitely just said, now mind your P's and Q's.
Challenge.
That's just what she
What?
Her toe's kind of out of the box.
I don't care. Continue.
Now, catering, you can also cater someone's needs and take care of them, just like sometimes Scott.
Challenge!
What?
You don't want the girls to learn codependence either. You should never take care of anyone but your family. When you're hungry at a party alone, eat. No one's looking.
Challenge!
What?
I just remembered I took care of all the music for the wedding.
It had nothing to do with her, though.
I just wanted people to know.
Moments like this, see how men are? You better watch out with the rest of you.
Challenge! This is getting too real.
Yeah. I don't like the tone.
Let's get back to death parties.
Come on.
It's called a funeral.
Yes.
Challenge!
She hasn't spoken yet. Sit down.
Catering really brings your event together with food. Of course, there can be different themes of food. Asian fare, Mexican fare, American barbecue.
Challenge! We're not at a trade show.
That's true.
Look, I'm not going to talk to you in a way trying to sell you something. Food is
Challenge!
What, Holly?
Yes, you are. Talking like you're trying to sell something. Challenge!
I don't want to get in the middle of this, but yes,
He
what?
was talking Shatnerish.
That's not illegal. Continue.
Food's great, that's my point. We celebrate with food because we are American, maybe too much sometimes.
Challenge!
Holly,
All people celebrate with food.
I would agree with that. Yes.
Yeah.
Every culture has some food that they love to have and consume at their parties or their festivities or their death parties, also known as
Challenge! We've established funeral.
What?
We've established funeral.
Oh, yes. I couldn't understand you. Yes.
I'd like to yell.
All right. Continue.
At the end of the catering,
10 seconds. Yes.
Technically, the 4th of July is a death party.
What?
We're celebrating that we kicked some other country's butt by killing most of their people. That's a death party.
Right.
what? Really?
Yeah.
4th of July in New England,
8,
where I come
7,
from, celebrates
yes.
She
food.
doesn't come from there. She comes. Dang it!
We celebrate with things
Challenge!
like
Yes, they
clam
don't celebrate. Dang it!
and clam cakes and
Challenge!
quahog.
You can't make cakes out of clams. That's ridiculous.
And we have big fireworks, which
Captain of the field!
Congratulations. You get to pick the first captain's choice. What do you want to play?
We would like to play the game of pillars and use some of the lovely ladies.
All right, Haley, so we're going to play a game called Pillars, and they want to use a few volunteers, and I think you have to be one.
If you want
Okay, if you have to, you don't have to.
volunteer.
Want to? Sure. Come on over. And Haley, you can pick one other friend to come up and join you. Your favorite. Your favorite.
Oh. Now, you know what that gets? The same music.
Look at this exciting point.
All right.
Haley, do you spell yours with an I or an E-I-G-H?
Mine's H-A-I-L-E.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Not the comment.
Okay, that goes. All right. So we're gonna play a game called Pillars. All right. Jessica, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. And how old are you?
12.
12 as well.
Congratulations.
I think you're both taller than me. Sit down Stand up, Jessica. Oh! So, hey, this is a, we're doing a big marriage celebration. Have you ever thought about, someday some guy will probably propose to you? Have you thought how you wanted to propose to you? You have.
Like rocking on the beach. The little sunset.
Please tell the boys you know this. 12 years married.
All right, we'll move on. Okay, good. All right, so the game is called Pillars because you two are going to support their scene like pillars support a house or a building. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up every now and then and we're going to touch your shoulder and you're going to fill in the blank. So for example, I might say, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry, I could eat a... You fill in the blank. Like Mad Libs. I could eat a... You say something. I'm so hungry, I could eat a... Horse, good. I feel so angry. I like short guys because they're weird. Good. All right. So I need a suggestion now. Hey, what's the worst possible idea for a wedding theme?
Zombie.
What? Spaghetti? A spaghetti themed wedding. All right. So, your suggestion is spaghetti. Okay. All right. So they're gonna do no, it doesn't do with wedding. It's just spaghetti is your suggestion. All right, players, you ready?
Yes!
Ladies, you ready?
Yes!
All right. Here we go. Begin.
Oh my Tony, you're making me so proud. I'm giving you my restaurant because I'm too old. Your mama, she hurts. You know what hurts? It's my tushy hurts. I can no longer make a spaghetti with my tushy.
I don't want to hear about your tusha.
Tony, look at my tushy.
Oh, Mama, no, I don't want to look at your tusha.
Are you yelling at your mama?
No, Papa. I would never hear it. Oh.
Tony, senior, do not smack him. He needs to make a spaghetti. So many hungry people. Listen.
Mama, but listen. I know you want to make a spaghetti, but I don't want to make a spaghetti. My dream is to make donuts. Mama, Papa, listen to me. Spaghetti can only feed so many people, but donuts can feed the world.
I want to use my native tongue now. I'm not a vagina, so I'm a joke.
No,
Honey, did you tell them that you're moving in with me and my family that owns a donut shop yet?
Yes, Kelsey, I didn't tell them they were both.
My heart, you married Kelsey Duncan?
Yes, Kelsey Duncan, because she has the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Like, just her hair, the thing about her, clothes. I love it.
I love your thing too, Tony. Thank you.
Kelsey.
Oh my gosh, your parents look so upset and they smell like garlic.
Yeah, it's a perfume my mama uses.
Mama, I don't know what to tell her. What should I tell her? I want to call her up. I want to call her a... do not swear. Oh, no.
I told you she smelled like a dump.
It's
It's what I call my sad place when I have the dumps.
I have told you, as long as I'm around, I will never let you go back into the dump.
I love your things.
Thank you, Patsy. Shut up talking now.
We are leaving now. Your papa and I, we are leaving. We are going all the way back to Florpin.
It is close to Sicily.
Right beneath Sicily in the boot.
Very next to me. Oh, wait a minute. Before you leave, I brought 2 donuts because I heard your butt hurts. Try them. Just put them in your pants.
Oh, I just thought of something. Well, what if instead of normal donuts and a normal spaghetti, we'll put them together and we make a donut spaghetti?
I love it. Hey, I could sit on the donut to make my sushi feel better.
Hey, we could open a shop in in Spanona.
Oh, my boy. You have blessed this house.
My boy Tony. Mama.
Words of wisdom for you. It's a big long thing my papa always said to me. It's amazing. Amazing. Amazingness.
You get princess pets dispensers, and you can decide who gets what, and you get a thing of pets to share. You gotta share the pets though. Let's hear it for
Thank you, Haley and Jessica.
all right, captain on the field! What would you like to play?
We're gonna play Good, Bad, Merry.
All right, the game is called A Good, Bad, Worse, normally. This is a game where we're going to come to you. We're going to ask you to think of questions. Maybe there's an area in your life you need a little bit of advice. Your love life, your business, your home life. You just need a little bit of good advice, and they're going to provide it to you. And normally it's good, bad, worst advice, but tonight they're going to give you good advice, bad advice, and married advice. So, in honor of the wedding. And Sarah will be fielding the questions. So get those questions going in your head. We're looking for real advice questions. All right, players, you have 3.5 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes!
See it.
Hi everyone, welcome to our daytime advice program. We're so happy you could be here. Before I get to your real life questions, we're gonna meet the panel. And our good advice, who do we have?
Hi there, my name's Kendra D. I'm actually a love advice columnist in Australia, Sydney. That's down under, it's a different place. Yeah, you can do that.
Thank you for traveling so far to be here.
It's like a 14-hour flight.
It's like you're from Mars or something.
It totally is like a different planet.
Great, and in the middle, who do we have?
Arr, my name's Pete the Pirate. I've been out at sea for over 25 years. This is the first time I've stepped foot on land.
Well, welcome. You look great on camera. And at the end there.
Hi, I'm Donald Brewster, and I'm from Malibu.
Are you perhaps in love?
Guilty.
Oh, nice. So Malibu and married. Someone's very lucky. Who has a real life advice question? Raise your hand. All right, right here in the front. What's your question?
My dog is like this small and so it doesn't bark. Or like it barks but doesn't protect from people like
How sad for it. Okay. Her dog is small and it's not a fierce dog. How can you change that?
Right? I have a pet koala, so I understand completely where you're coming from. Your dog has too much love to give. He loves too much to want to bark. So what you need to do is get him a second dog that'll bark so that he can love that dog.
Good advice. Over there.
Arr! When I was out at sea, I only had with me a small parrot. But I never wanted a parrot. I wanted a Labrador Retriever. So I taught my parrot how to bark like a Labrador Retriever, how to fetch small sticks across my boat like a Labrador Retriever. but it could never scare away the sharks. So what I did is I would lower it once a day into the water near the great whites, and he would flop away in fear. But over time, he became a courageous parrot dog. That's what I think you should do.
All right, and we still have one more person in here from on the end.
You know, when my wife, Kauai, and I got married, she got me a little Boston Terrier named Kua'a. And Kua'a barked all the time, and to me it was like, you know what? I want to be on a surfboard and I want to be away, is what I heard. And you know, we sat together as a married couple and talked about it and realized that our marriage was too much for this dog. And we put him on a surfboard and let him go.
I took a couple of things from that. Take what you will. Who else has a question? Yes, right there.
How would you divide household chores?
Oh, that's a great question. How do you divide household chores?
Well, a real good loving couple has to really figure out where their boundaries are, make lists, and there you go. It's very simple.
Australia hasn't figured out. We do. In the middle.
It was only me and parrot Labrador Retriever dog on that boat for 25 years. So I had to do the majority of the chores. The only chore that bird dog could do was fly around the boat and clean the outside of it with its wings. So I recommend that you do that.
All right, everyone adopt a parrot and treat it as a dog for everything. Yes, on the end.
Well, I learned the rules of marriage from the great surf king Big Kahuna. He was married for 58 years, and he really just said, do what you feel. So when Kauai and I made our first list, it really just bogged us down. You know, it really put a structure that kind of shook us up in a way. We said, oh, whoa, this wave is not something we want to ride. So, you know, when chores happen, if I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it. Oh, there's banana peels everywhere from the weeks of garbage. I don't feel like it. She doesn't feel like it, and we're in love.
Love will take care of everything. Who else has a question? In the back, way back there.
How many remote controls are okay to have on coffee table?
This is a very important question. How many remote controls?
Okay, this is a very sensitive subject, obviously. In Australia, we have a universal remote, like universal healthcare. You don't have either of those things here. So, I would recommend just trying to have one per TV. One. That's all I'm saying.
Australia's so ahead of it. Oh, in the middle.
Arr! I've got the answer for you, my friend. Out at sea, I needed to watch the newest episode of Small Wonder. I had a 42-inch plasma TV hooked up to the front of me boat. Next to that, a DVD recorder player. Underneath that, a 6-disc CD changer. Next to that, I had an oven that used remote. It would make me cookies while I watched my episodes of Small Wonder. That's 4 remotes! 4 remotes you should have on your coffee table at all times. Arr.
Thank you for that. On the end.
I think 0 remotes is the right answer. Really, remotes kind of bog us down, I think. I think it's really just kind of technology holding onto us like shackles. So really what we do is we have a little tiki god and we pray that the channel changes.